I'm doing a game video. What the hell is going on? This must be a sign of the apocalypse. Greetings Aqua fam, today we're going to talk about Mario Kart Tour for iPhone. If you're not subscribed already, you know what to do, and also smash the like button. But let's get into it. Holy crap, I was compelled enough by this game, Mario Kart Tour, to actually make a video because Mario Kart is actually one of my favorite games ever, and I've honestly just been like obsessed with it, and it's really one of the only games that I play consistently, at least on a console. So now that they actually have it for iPhone, like this is a really good day. You know, single tiers have been streaming down, and in this video I'm just gonna like go over some gameplay and show you what it's like to actually use this game and to play it, and I'm gonna tell you some of the things I like about this game and also some of the things I do not like about this game. First of all, let's close this out. Let's open up Mario Kart Tour. So you see the splash window here, which is pretty cool. And I like this graphic here. Sometimes it does take a little while to start up. There are these updates that you have to download sometimes that are like 100 something megabytes. They can be a little slow, but once you get into the actual game, it's pretty fun. And right now they have the Tokyo Tour going on, so I noticed that there are some new levels here, like Rainbow Road was pretty cool. I played that one already. So overall the experience is really enjoyable. I'm pretty fascinated with how Nintendo adapted the Mario Kart series to Mario Kart Tour. It's pretty different from the console versions, and the biggest difference that I noticed so far is the controls. So you can't use a controller for this. I have the Nimbus SteelSeries controller, and you can't use that via Bluetooth with this game, so you're only using your finger to go left and right. You can't control your acceleration, so that's kind of a positive and a negative. Like, it took me a little while. Let's just go ahead and start a game here. It took me a little while to actually get used to sure, why not, to get used to the controls. The controls just felt kind of weird at first, and sometimes I still forget which way I'm going. Like it becomes ingrained into your brain after a little while, but I still sometimes will turn the wrong way when I'm trying to go left, trying to go right, whatever. So the opening screen looks very similar to the console versions. You can do the speed boost, as you can see here, and you know, you just swipe right to go right, swipe left to go left. And you can do the drifting stuff, which is really cool. You get your red shells. There are some new items that you can choose from that are really fun. One of the things that I like and also don't like about this game, besides the controls here, is you can't go out of bounds. So you can actually play this game with your finger off of it. For example, I'm not even touching the controller right now, and I'm still in third place somehow. And you can see how you can't actually go out of bounds. It just, like, it'll slow you down if you go towards the side and you can't use your items and stuff, but I'm still in fourth place and I'm not even touching my phone, so that's a little bit ridiculous. But that's one thing that, so that's kind of cool. Someone splashed some oil on everyone there, so you can actually use your finger to get rid of the oil in this version, which is pretty cool. So once you get an item, you just tap, or you can swipe up or down if you want to shoot the item forward or backwards. And overall the gameplay is actually really good, and it's very similar to the Mario Kart series on console. I'm mostly used to playing Mario Kart on my Switch, which is super fun, and I've been basically obsessed with that. It's really the only game I still consistently play on Switch. So yeah, as you can see, I finished in second place, and for half of that race, I didn't even touch the screen. So maybe it's just this early level or something, but sometimes it actually feels too easy, and I want it to be a little more challenging. So if you're not used to these controls, or if you just want to practice a lot, the earlier levels are really easy, and you're not going to really struggle with a lot of that stuff. So I got second place, and half of the time I wasn't even touching my phone. It's a little ridiculous. You know, I wish I could use my physical controller to play this game instead of using just the touchscreen, but it is really convenient, like if you're waiting for the bus or whatever, to just whip out your phone and play Mario Kart. So you don't have to bring your phone and a Nintendo Switch if you just want like a really quick fix of Mario Kart. So this is one thing that I would say is actually a con about this game. So in my opinion, there are way too many coins, and you get crowns and rubies and XP, and then you get, like, look at this, you get points for your character, you get points for your car, and then you get points also for your glider. And each one gets XP, and that's really cool because you can get level ups and this and that. But then you get these points here, and there's points, and then you get these stars, and you have to collect these stars, a certain amount of stars and coins, so that you can advance to more stages. So it gives you some incentive to, you know, get 5 stars as much as you can on each level. And there are some pretty cool challenges that get unlocked once you complete 3 levels in each cup. So for this one, you just go through a bunch of rings, and that was kind of cool. It's a fun game, but it does feel sometimes that it's actually a little too easy. I want a little more challenge in my game usually. I don't, like, if it's too easy, it's kind of a turnoff to me. So I wish there was some way where you could actually veer off of the left and right sides instead of the game automatically pushing you back towards the center of the frame, just to make it a little more challenging. I don't know, it just feels like it's a little too automated. And another weird thing about this is you could see that there are a bunch of competitors here, and it seems like you're playing this online game, right? Because you can see above each name there are, you know, the competitors' names here, and you're like, oh cool, I'm playing Mario Kart Online for free. What? How is that possible? But all of those characters are actually AI, and whoa, I don't even know, am I even going the right direction right now? Boom, y'all, boom. So it's kind of a little deceiving, like you feel like you're playing online, but it's actually AI. Those aren't real people that are playing there. So it's, I don't know, it's not the biggest deal to me, but I'd rather honestly play online with like actual people. So you can actually link your account to your Nintendo account and add your friends on there that are your friends already on Switch. Oh look, I'm out of bounds, whoa. But I don't see any way where you can actually play with them online, which is kind of weird. See, like I messed up so much there and I still got 4th place. So I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I'm kind of personally wanting a little more challenge here. So again, you're getting your XP points for 18 categories. You get your points, you get stars, you get coins, you get rubies sometimes where you can buy different characters and stuff. And look, daily challenge. Like, I think it's pretty cool if you like to customize your character a lot. And if you like getting a lot of these rewards, like, it can be pretty fun for that. But for me personally, it's a little too much, and I wish they just kind of simplified it. I don't think they really need the rubies thing. I don't think they really need the XP thing every single time. You know, I like how Mario Kart on Switch, it's a really simplified system where you just get better. You do have one main point system, and you do get coins and stuff, but the end goal is actually to have the most skill in the Switch version of this game, where it seems like in the iPhone version of Mario Kart Tour, it seems like the end game is actually, of course, like to win and stuff, but to collect as many stars and points and rubies and this and that as you want. That's kind of a segue into my biggest gripe with this game, and that is all the microtransactions. So if you want to purchase these rubies, which allow you to buy more characters and customize your game experience a little more, you have to pay actual money. Microtransactions are what they are. I understand that developers have to be supported too, but this game just seems a little greedy. This is what I'm saying. There's coin rush. Like, what the hell is that? There's just so many of these things where I'm like, why are there 18 million reward options in this game? It almost seems like too much, and I wish they had just simplified that a little bit. And here's my player level. I'm not entirely sure what the player level even means. Like, does that mean that I go faster? I get level up rewards? There's coins? I mean, like, it just feels messy to me. It feels like too much. Simplify, simplify, simplify. So let's go into the shop here so you can see what you can actually buy. This is where the microtransactions is a really, really annoying thing. So for example, there's these packs where you can buy these rubies and these cards, which I actually don't even, star ticket, which I still don't really even understand what that does. But I have some of them, I haven't used them. Like, it's too complicated. And there's this special offer, you can buy $1.99 of real money. And once you get these rubies, you can tap on the pipe and fire it, which is a really hilarious way of putting it, because you're literally firing up the pipe. And so whoever designed this game probably had a lot of fun. Like Baby Peach, cool, I just got a bubble, or I got Baby Peach. I couldn't even tell because it was a little too complicated. Looks like I can actually fire off another one here. Let's fire the pipe up again. Fire it up, boom. So it shoots up, the animation's kind of cool. I like the sound, the music's cool. So when you fire up the pipe, you can get new cars, you can get new vehicles, and you can get new items, which is pretty cool. It does take a little while to get used to though, because again, it's just so busy. There's just way too much going on here at the same time. There's challenge cleared. I get a ruby. I don't even remember what all the challenges are. I mean, look how many challenges there are. So I think if you have a personality where you like all these different rewards and you like all the challenges and that kind of stuff, I think you're gonna really love this actually. And if that's not even enough microtransaction for you, once you build up these rubies and stuff, there's even the gold pass, which is the monthly plan where you can spend $4.99 per month and then you get extra gold gifts by racing in tours. You earn badges and stuff to customize your experience, and then it actually unlocks 200cc, so you can go up to 150cc each time you start one of the cups for free. And there's actually plenty of content that Mario Kart Tour gives you for free, so I'm really grateful for that. But I think if you want to take your experience to the next level with these perks, paying $5 a month, I mean, it's not a whole lot of money, but Apple Arcade is $5 a month and you get unlimited games with no microtransactions. So I think the Gold Pass is for people that really want, you know, like the craziest Mario Kart experience ever on their iPhone. So it's cool, you can see, so here are all the drivers that I've unlocked so far. And I guess as you play the game more, you unlock more of the characters, which is cool. But if you're like, oh my God, I need to use Bowser, why can't I use Bowser? You have to pay actual money using these pass things, and there's this Diddy Kong pack. It's $40, you know? I don't know, that's a lot of money to spend on one game, where like, for example, the entire Switch game was $60 for everything with little microtransactions at all. I've never spent any more money on micro stuff on my Switch for Mario Kart. So overall, this game is really fun. I think the gameplay is really smooth. The graphics are really well done, and how they've translated some of the older levels into the Mario Kart Tour on iPhone is pretty cool. And like Rainbow Road is really cool. It's very recognizable. Some of these challenges are kind of fun, but they do again feel almost too easy. Like you can't, on Rainbow Road, I'm always like super afraid that I'm gonna fall off the edge, and here you can't, even if you try to, you can't go off the edge. So you know, it's kind of fun. It's just like it just feels basic, I guess. But you know, it was free. I'm playing Mario Kart on my phone for free, so I'm not really complaining. I just wish they would tweak a few things so that you can customize stuff without having to pay like $1 million per month for everything. Like, I'm just getting tired of all these microtransactions with everything, unless I really feel like it's like totally worth it. But in this, you know, for Mario Kart Tour, I can't really say that I would pay an extra $4.99 a month so I can unlock 200cc. The whole game itself just feels almost too complex for how simple and brilliant I think the game initially was when it came out on Switch and when it came out on all the other consoles. I do think this adaptation is pretty good. Like, it feels like a familiar experience with the music and sound effects and just the overall design and the vibe. I just wish that there were less microtransactions, or just like a cheaper one. Like, just make it $5 for eternity, and then that'll get you, you know, all the different characters. It'll unlock some new levels, some customization options. Why have this $5 a month thing? I just find that incredibly annoying. It doesn't really feel as justified when there's things, like I said, like the Apple Arcade that are $5 a month, that to me are way more justifiable as a purchase. You know, it's a really fun game for what it is. I'm complaining about it a lot, but I also really enjoy playing this game. The controls are kind of weird. I wish it had controller support, but you're also playing Mario Kart on your phone for free using just your fingers. It's a really good game for what it is. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you enjoy this game, or if you have Mario Kart and you want to share your experience about this game, let me know what you think in the comments. Smash the like button, subscribe, notification bell, you know what to do. Thank you so much for watching. Have an awesome, super fun day, and I will see you in the next one.